Hi, I have been away this summer with looking into certain aspects of La Formula and the translation. I'm still of the opinion that it is a geometric progression, but I cannot discard the fact that it is an actual message and that the cipher uh, of an actual message in both from French and in English is undisputable. It's too much of it's not a coincidence. It's too much evidence showing that the 90-foot stone and La Formula were both taken from the same cipher. That's if we stick with the premise that the 90-foot stone and La Formula are genuine, that they were written from the cipher, and that it was not faked, and that the cipher was just invented from it. So I'm going from the premise that the La Formula, Zeta Halperin's discovery, and the 90-foot stone, even though we don't have a record of it, except for the copying of it, which I believe La Formula is also a copy, that they are both true and authentic to what is happening on Oak Island. I took a lot of information off the Blockhouse blog and read many of the comments that were put on there about the translation. I verified all this and believe that it is true. I then went and concluded with what you see on the screen here. And there are some interesting facts, and this also ties into the geometric progression of some of the deduced missing symbols from the La Formula. You can see in the La Formula that it was burned and that there was some missing symbols here. I went to the geometric progression and deduced a couple of these missing symbols, what they are to be. In the Blockhouse blog, they had already ascertained a couple of them. One of them, which was in, I believe, the VINGT, which was had to do with the number 22. Also in there, they also discussed this. The 2 was spelled in a different way, and also there was the Sonsente, which is the 60. I believe these all to be valid theories on how they deduce these. They do fit into the geometric formula. I'm also going to put forth that not only is this a message, not only is this a geometric progression, but the reason it was put into a dialogue was twofold. There are clues to this that help the discoverer to possibly get into the chamber another way, which, by the way, the first episode of Oak Island may be on something, and it bears out. So anyway, this is one of the things that I had deduced in taking the geometric symbols and finding out what they may be. And one of the symbols is this one right here, is the 3 dots in a triangle, which was a missing symbol. And it comes right after a T, which is very it's very prevalent in the geometric progression. So with that said, what it eventually, that term right there turns out to be La Syriad, which the word Syri is denoting Syrian, and it is an old term that was used by the chronicles of Nicholas Trevet, who had a lot to do with the monks within France and England probably during the time of the Knights Templar, right at the end of the Knights Templar. And it is also not uncommon to put an ID after a progenitors, like people or peoples that we see here, to denote that's where the root of this comes from. So the only thing that I really discovered new was that there's possibly the word in the La Formula in this translation is that they are talking about Syrian gold. Now, let's get on to the message of La Formula. So I cannot refute the fact that this translation is correct. And the La Formula says stop, not to dig a 40-foot with angle of 45 degree. The pole has a 522 feet to you between. The Syria gold has 1,065 foot to reach the room. Okay, it's in French, translating to English, not very good. But you can deduce a lot of things. One of them is they tell stop not to dig 40 foot. So let's go to the 90-foot stone. Okay, the 90-foot stone says 40 feet below 2 million pounds are buried. So then the La Formula says, and I'm going to put this in a more understandable English, says stop, not to dig 40 feet. Okay? So where are these people at? These people are at the oak entrance, the money pit, so to speak. So then the next instruction is stop, not to dig 40 foot with an angle of 45 degrees. The shaft is 522 feet to you, between the Syrian gold, which is another 1,065 feet, until you reach the chamber. So what are we talking about here? Well, let's go to Google Earth. And here's my geometric progression. And let's see, let's hide this sidebar here. So here's the geometric progression. And here's the oak entrance. Now, with the new information about the survey that they showed on, that Dan Blankenship had, about a tunnel going off towards lot 15. Shoot, maybe I should put on the, let's put on the sidebar again, because I would want to put on the lot map. So lot 15, here it is, right here. So they're finding something right in this area. So possibly, and I'm not saying that this is accurate, but this pink line is the tunnel that goes from the oak entrance to the vault under the earth, the chamber, the room. So there possibly could be something there. Now, is this 45 degrees from here? No, it's not quite 45 degrees. It is about 5 degrees off. Between 5, let's see, 5 and 3.5 to 4, 5 degrees off. It's a little bit off. So is this accurate? It's hard for me to say. You'd have to be there. But one of the things that they're finding on Oak Island is Lot 15. And there's a lot of things going on in Lot 15. Lot 15 has the anchor stone. Lot 15 has many checkpoints that are on it that site in, all from the geometric progression. So they may be onto something here, and according to, if you take the interpretation of what I was saying, is the shaft. In other words, there could be another shaft that is between the money pit and the chamber. The money pit is a 522 feet at a 45-degree angle from the money pit, and then the Syrian gold is another 1,065. Obviously, you don't know the need to know the direction of, because you're in the tunnel. So, with that said, there could be a shaft somewhere in here. I'm saying that it's probably right here, and the reason why I say that is because according to the instructions, it's got to be 522 feet, and that is 521.5 feet. I could get it closer. And then when you measure it from here, the oak entrance, it is, and I don't have the curve right here, but I believe it's curved. But this is 1,045. If you bring it up to here, I've measured it from here to the center stone at, or the anomaly stone on Nolan's Cross, to the entrance, according to Zena Halperin's map. It is 1,065 feet, pretty much exactly. So you can do the measurements yourself if you like. And that's all I have. I wish the people on Oak Island luck to finding it, and that's all I have for Oak Island. I might make another video later during the season, but they may be onto something. It's going to be interesting to see if they find anything. So thanks for watching. You can watch my other videos that are on my channel. I even do investigation analysis on UFOs, and I have one here, some good UFO videos, and they're interesting. But these are all my previous videos about Oak Island and the geometric progression and how it fits into the plan. Remember, La Formula is the plan. So the plan is this. Thanks for watching.